Hey, I'm making a video on how to mount a scope for the Mosin Nagant M9130. Now, as you know, there's a kit online that you can buy. It's called the ATI mount kit, and I'm gonna say this: that kit's a piece of shit. So here's my kit, and I finally managed to stably install it. And I'll tell you what happened along the process. And if you do mess up, if you did buy this kit and you mess up, there are ways to fix it, and I'll show you what I did. Okay, first we'll start with the bolt. Make sure the gun is unloaded. No, so yeah, let's do that first. All safety is a priority, so I don't want people from the NRA trying to kill me for not being safe gun. Okay, bore's good. Okay, so first part of what you get on the kit is you're gonna get a bolt handle that you're gonna have to saw off your original bolt to get on. And as you can see, this is the bolt I made. Now, the original bolt only has one point of fixture, and as you can see, there's a hex screw that comes with, and that's where you're gonna put your drill and tap into. Their drill head and their tap drill head is like a piece of shit. It broke, and I had to order extras. So just be aware of that. They sell it on eBay. It's really cheap, like $5 or something, including shipping. It's by Vermont, and that one has worked out really well for me. I highly recommend it. The drill and tap. And if you do mess up with your drill and tap, there are ways to fix it. Just go ahead and order another set. Basically, this is one of the bolts I have, and I pretty much cut off the original bolt, which would have been sticking up like that, and I kind of just saw it off using a Dremel device, a sander actually. And I noticed whenever I installed it, this part by itself won't hold the bolt in place steady enough. It was still wobbly. It was on there tight so that it won't come off, but it's still too wobbly. And what I decided again to do was buy a different drill set. I think mine is 1/4 by 28 drill and tap, and I basically drill out this part for it. So there's 2-point fixtures, so whenever you pull back and forth, there's no point of pivot, because whenever you torque it, this is the only place that you have that's gonna where most of your torque is gonna be applied. So if you put another fixture here, almost, there's no way for it to move at all. So as you can see, I had 2 places where I had to drill mine, and I do recommend doing that if you're just a garage person like me, because I'm not gonna send mine off and pay money for a gunsmith to do it professionally. I had 2 points of fixture, so this way it won't move, and my bolt's rock solid. So another thing I want to say about the scope mount itself. Let me take off my scope. This is the original bolt that came with it, not that one. That's this one. You can see that, but yeah, that little hole drill right there. I think theirs is like 1032 drill size. Mine is 1/4/28, because what happened on one of mine is I drilled this without actually fixing it onto the gun first. So when I drew one hole, the other hole was like off, and so I kind of fucked that up. I do have to say, I highly recommend, as a advice, you do one hole at a time. So what you do is you drill this set, like one hole, right? You screw the screw in there, make sure it's tight and fixed, and then you do the second hole. So that way it's almost guaranteed perfect, so that you don't offset one drill hole, and then you're gonna mess it up. Now if you do mess it up, what you have to do is go 2 sizes up, and there's a chart online you can look up, drill tap charts, and there's I think the next one like 12/28 or something like that, and then mine's like 1/4/28, and that's the second drill size I went up. And yeah, and as you can see, I ordered this bolt from online, and the head's quite big, so what I do is I use a large drill and kind of like cut out a larger hole for that drill head to fit. Other than that, everything is pretty much do it yourself. The hardest part is going to be drilling into the receiver, because the receiver is made of a very hard carbon metal, whereas this is just pure aluminum. T6 aluminum is really easy to drill through, so that was easy. But yeah, for the ATI kit mount though, like I said, the most important thing is just do one at a time. do one drill hole at a time. That way you won't mess up. And you want to put the holes like the farthest like down as you can, because where you see mine is a hex receiver, but you want to get the mount like right before the chamber. That'll be the safest place to put it. You want to be careful about drilling into the chamber itself. You'd never ever want to do that, because you're gonna endanger your life, and a lot of other things can happen. Because once you put a hole through that chamber, you can create microscopic fractures, and you know, whenever there's a lot of pressure in there, well, and especially if you're doing a hot load, you're pretty much gonna be pretty on a dangerous right there. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. It's doable. I mean, the kit was like 35 bucks, honestly, and it took me a while to figure all this out, but I would say it's doable. All I had was like a drill at home, and that's it. I don't have anything else. Like, all the tools came with the kit, but like I said, their drill heads that comes with it is like really crappy. So you might have to order a new replacement drill set if yours break. Mine did like twice. But yeah, that's about it. Just send me a message if you have any questions or looking for some hints on how to do it.